During the production of my opening sequence, I have utilised a range of hardware, software and websites. Throughout this task, I have been blogging everything I've done on my blog, which was created on WordPress. This has been a very helpful process with being able to show my thoughts and ideas about my opening sequence. It has allowed me to blog all the processes, including research for my target audience and explanations to why I chose what I did. I could use photographs and add videos. This was a lot easier than handwriting. It also meant it was easy to upload. I could upload anything as long as I had internet access. From this, I've been able to look back on what I have done with easy and instant access from either my laptop or my phone. Although it was a pain to always upload everything on there, for example, with documents, I first had to write them up on Microsoft Word, then upload it onto a site called Scribd, which is an online site where I could upload a document to my blog. This was time consuming and at first quite fiddly to get the hang of. The actual blogging process was quite easy to get the hang of, and it helped me keep track of what I had done. The camera I used was the Canon Ligera HF R7.6. This is in full HD, so it gave me good quality footage. I was very happy with this. It has an advanced zoom, which was particularly useful in creating my final scene, where I zoomed in and out, which assisted in creating the feel that the character was alone and isolated. It had a 2-hour 55-minute battery life, which was alright for the time I was filming, as I filmed in chunks. However, if I was going to record everything in one go, this would have been a problem, and this would put me off using it again. This camera had many features on it which I was able to play around with and see if there's anything else I could use to improve my opening. I used this along with a Manfrotto compact action tripod, with a maximum height of 155 cm and a minimum height of 44 cm. This allowed me to use a range of heights for a steady shot. It was also able to fully rotate, which meant both high-angle shots and low-angle shots could be used. The tripod was vital for ensuring that I had a steady shot. It was also quite lightweight and foldable, which made it very accessible. For editing, I used several softwares. The main one was Final Cut. This program was incredibly helpful in allowing me to edit the sound, picture and titles exactly how they needed to be. The shots were easy to order, trim and overlay, which helped to make them match on actions. I was also able to create SFX by coinciding shots to create a dizzy drunk effect. It has precise audio where I could tailor my sounds, overlapping them to create the best sound effect. I especially liked that there was a colour corrector and a stabiliser where I could alter my shot colours as I filmed on different days where the weather was different. It was supposed to be early in the morning, so it had to be light, but not too light as I still wanted it to have a dull, dead effect. I used this for my production cards along with Photoshop. For pinpoint productions, I made only the pin on Photoshop, where it gave me an outline which I was able to fill in. So I was able to therefore take more time on the movement of the pin. The movement of both the production cards were created out of the selection of transitions already in Final Cut. This meant I was able to create more elaborate production cards which were easy and not too time consuming. The other software I used was iMovie. Although, as this is less intricate than Final Cut, I only used it for my animatic. I took the photos for my animatic on an iPhone 6s. These were very simple and consequently made my animatic very easy to make, allowing me good time to move on to the next step. There were several websites which I used in the process of creating and blogging about my opening sequence. Everything I made was uploaded onto YouTube. I could then easily attach it to my blog, where I was able to demonstrate what I meant visually and make it easy for people to see. Other websites included ScriptBuddy and DaFont. These both allowed me to make my opening sequence more professional and expand the creative field I could use. All of these software and websites were used on an iMac. It has a large storage which meant I was able to upload great amounts of footage and it didn't slow down the computer, so I could still work at a good pace.